What's up, y'all? It's your boy P Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And guess what? Your boy got something to say. I know it's been a minute, but something that just came up and it needs to be addressed one way or another. So, Christian hip hop artist Hulvey from Reach Record, Hulvey, Hulvey, for those who want to make sure that I'm saying his name right, is a well known, very dope Christian hip hop artist, hands down. And he got one of the dopest songs I've ever heard, which is Alter, featuring Forrest Frank. Real dope song. Recently, he has pushed out a remix, and the remix features Ciara. Yep, that's Ciara. Goody Ciara. 1-2 step Ciara. Get up, Ciara. Level up, Ciara. Body party, all that. You name it. All that. That's Ciara. Yes, even the Russell Wilson wife, Ciara. They push out this song, and immediately before this song even dropped, the line has been drawn. On one side, you got folks that's like, you're not supposed to mix light with darkness. They can't collaborate with secular artists. Other side is like, it's okay. God will work through it. Why God can use someone like Ciara? Why not? He can use Hulvey. Why not use Ciara? And it brings a whole lots of wonderings, of which is cool or which is not cool for a Christian artist to do a song with a secular artist. Again, but here's my thing. I've heard the song. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. It is not. Understand something. I grew up on a time when remix meant something. I grew up on a time when the original song was dope, but the remix was a banger. It's like you can listen to you will listen to a original joint. Let's say Mary J. You Remind Me, the original, and then when you hear the remix, it's like even harder. Like you couldn't even deny the remix. And you can name all the remixes that we could think of. I come from that era, from the '90s up. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't do a remix and it's not dope. Unfortunately, this song is I'm not gonna say it's no different because it is different. Because I don't like it personally. I don't like it. That's my opinion personally, and I explain musically as well as a Christian. As as an artist myself, I wouldn't use someone like Ciara on that song. Why? Because I'm thinking of songs like Altar as a worship song. It's a dope worship song especially from a Christian hip hop artist. It's not about whether or not Ciara is a Christian. I just wouldn't choose her for that song. Musically speaking, if there are so many Christian artists or so many artists within the kingdom, why Ciara? That's just me asking. Why Ciara? Are you trying to do the old saying of trying to reach a million? Are you trying to reach the lost with the likes of Ciara as a collaborator? Because many people have tried it. Many people have tried it. Lecrae tried it with Ty Dolla Sign and Big Crit and B.O.B. 1K Few did it with Young Dro. D1 done it with Fredo Bang and Project Pat and the Game and many other secular artists. And he, at this point, he's on the chopping block for even collaborating with secular artists, even though he was getting that secular artist. Just saying. And there's a long list of history of many Christian artists, gospel artists, collaborating with secular artists. Tasha Cobb with Nicki Minaj, um, Kurt Franklin with Lil Baby, Kanye, Chance the Rapper, um, R. Kelly, Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, Winans with R. Kelly, Anita Baker, Guy, both Teddy Riley and Aaron Hall. Who else? BB Winans with Whitney Houston. There's always been a history of, as I would say, sacred and secular. And there's been plenty of hits and miss. But to me, this is a miss. Cause like I say, I come from the days where a remix was different. Cause it could be two way. The remix will have the original lyrics and song from the original but a different beat. Or it will have the same beat, same but different lyrics. Me personally, that's just me being personally. If I would have had a song like Alter and I would ask Ciara to be on it, I would have did it with a different beat. Me personally. I'm not supporting it in any shape or form. I'm just saying opinion wise, I would have did different. But like I say, out of everybody in the kingdom, you could have got um, Jacqueline Carr. You could have got Corinne Hartthorne. You could have got Erica Campbell. You could have got um, Jordan Armstrong. You could have called Cannon Jones. You could have had a altar cipher with 1K Few and what's up RG. You could have did something um, with Tory Deshawn. I'm saying that's just my opinion of who could have did a better job on that song. You know what I'm saying? Angie Rose. You got so many people in the kingdom that could have been doing a remix with that song. Could have did a way better job than Ciara. You can call me a hater all you want, but at least I'm telling the truth. And I'm being honest. So many people could have did a better job in the kingdom than Ciara. But instead, it's the old thing that people try to say that when the Christian artists work with secular artists, they trying to expand their audience, their fan base, thinking that if they collab with the secular artists, they will manage to reach the fans of the secular artists, not realizing that that could also go both ways. That the secular artists could get the fans of the Christian artists. I know plenty people won't probably defend Ciara and be like, "Well, God can use her. Why can't she? Why can't he use? Why can't he use? Why can't he use Ciara?" What? Here's a question: what makes you think God is using Ciara? Or matter of fact, what makes you think Ciara want to be used by God? Cause she go to church? Cause she's married to Russell Wilson? Cause she made an infamous prayer that a lot of women that pray that prayer, not understanding what goes along with that prayer after the amen. It's so amazing. And some of these people that defending Ciara are Christians. They're not even realizing what they setting themselves up for. Just saying. This is more than just, this is way bigger than just, you know, a secular artist collaborating with a Christian artist collaborating with a secular artist. It's way bigger than that. This is confusion on beat. This is literally confusion on beat, and God is not the author of confusion. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, God allows things to be what it is. Why? Because He's God. And God is giving people the one thing that many people try to debate of whether He gave it to them or not, and that's free will. Understand that the same sun that rises and set for the just is also the same sun that rises and set for the unjust. The same rain that sprinkle on those who are righteous is the same rain that sprinkle on those who are unrighteous. Let's keep it a buck. I'm saying the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. He's the creator of all things. And if He's going to do such thing, He's going to do such things. Even allow things to be what it is. Even the things that we still trying to understand why it had to be like this. He allowed it. And I strongly recommend you getting that word for yourself. Study and show yourself approved. Don't just take my word for it. But understand what I'm finna say. You're not going to see scriptures that support the idea of light and darkness coming together. Because darkness cannot comprehend light. And there's no room for darkness to even dare collaborate with light when light overshines darkness. You're not going to see Jesus and the devil go hand in hand. It ain't going to happen. So this situation has been some decades of communication between those who dislike the idea of a Christian artist and a secular artist versus the one that do be cool with secular and sacred collaboration. Why? Because the minute you say this is not of God, you're called a hypocrite. You're called old-fashioned. You're a Pharisee. But at the same time, if you support the idea of Christian artists and gospel artists and secular artists coming together, you are labeled lukewarm. You're considered a wolf in sheep clothing. Matter of fact, you're not even considered a sheep. You're a goat. And God will separate the sheep from the goats. Just like He'll separate the wheat from the tare. Like, my thing is this. As an artist, as a kingdom artist, I still don't like the idea of Christian artists collaborating with secular artists when there's too many people in the kingdom that are dope artists. As a Christian, these two situations should not even be celebrated. Because if we're celebrating a Christian artist is supposed to represent the light and a secular artist who doesn't represent the light, despite the fact that she calls herself a Christian and many other call her a Christian, it doesn't work well. It don't fit. And the fact that there's people that support that, it makes it look bad. It makes the kingdom look bad, and it definitely makes God look bad. but he's not going to be concerned about it because he's going to allow it for a good reason. All I'm saying is the Bible makes it clear. This don't look right. And we're going to have to separate it because it's not holy and it's definitely not righteous, and it doesn't fall on the category of what is good for us. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. But the truth of the matter is, this is not a dope song. That's my opinion. Number two, this collaboration is not a good collaboration. Opinion. But truth of the matter is, y'all can defend Ciara all you want, but if the fruit in the spirit is not being produced in her life as a Christian, then she needs to reevaluate herself. She needs to examine herself. No matter how many times she does a collaboration with a Christian artist, if she don't represent Christ, don't matter. It don't matter if she don't represent Christ. And she's going to be on tour with Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes. You think that remix is going to be on that playlist? On that set list? You think any Worship song is going to be on that set list? Only thing gonna be on them set lists is them classics, goodies, 1-2 step, get up, and I. You feel me? Bet you stop loving me. Come on now, those songs are gonna be on that set list, not this remix. Not even that song she got with Tasha Cobb. That's not gonna be on the set list. And even if she dare do what Fantasia does, and every now and then preach the gospel, it still won't matter, because I guarantee you folks ain't going to be paying attention to the gospel. They're going to be paying attention to what she wearing and what she going to be doing and what she going to be singing. I guarantee you that's going to be the case. And even if they try to make that go viral of her talking about Jesus, many people have done that. Justin Bieber have done that many times. You see the results. You see the fruit he is producing. At some point, if we as Christians do not stop looking at these celebrities as the Christian standard, we're going to be screwed. We're going to continue to be screwed, and we're going to continue to be lukewarm. And what Jesus say? I will either prefer you're hot or you're cold. But if you lukewarm, there you go, out my mouth. Let's go. Don't need that. So once again, don't like the song. It's not a dope collaboration, and when it's all said and done, we don't need another secular sacred collaboration, because it brings confusion. It definitely brings confusion to the babies in the faith, and the Bible lets us know, let it be clear. Hey, don't let the babes in the faith stumble like that. If you're a Christian that mess with meat, and then you dealing with a Christian that deal with vegetables, for your sake, avoid the meat. For the sake of the Christian that only mess with the vegetables. If we're not, and if anything, we don't need to be setting the new ones in the faith like this. We don't need to be doing that to these young folks in the faith that's going to be looking at this and thinking this is going to be cool, when the Bible makes it clear that's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool to do that to the young in the faith. Sorry, can't be doing that. But if you do that, deal with the consequences. And one thing I'm going to say is that you can choose the action, but you can't choose the consequences afterwards. Sorry. But you know what? That's just me. If you like what you heard, there's a like button. If you dislike what you heard, there's a dislike button. Comment. Give me your 2 cents. Hey, you can disagree, but as long as you're not disrespectful, you're all right with me. Subscribe. Share this video. Let's continue this conversation. And who knows, this may end up being live. And make sure y'all get that Man Under Construction. It's on all the digital outlets. Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, Titles, Apple Music, you name it. YouTube is there. Till then, this is your boy P Lot, aka the Brickslinger, and as always, continue to sharpen one another. Support the kingdom. Take care and God bless. Laborers.